Sweet, the handle I got off the drawer fits into the faucet perfectly. Oh shit. Now I can turn the water on. Ooh. So the water's coming out. Junpei, what are you doing? Pretty obvious, and I'm running the water. I love that sound of water right there. It's kind of soothing, really. I can see that. I'm asking you why you're letting it run like that. Oh, look at the image, really. Look at the towel. The faucet didn't have an album, we found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Anytime now. And it fills up. Hey! Water's filling up. Doesn't that just mean the pipes are clogged? Whoops, let's turn it off for now. Come on, Junpei. Seriously now? So, did anything change? The water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Ah, Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? More like she's had enough of your shit. Okay, let's see what we got. Yes. Oh, we can't do anything for now. So let us try to... Oops, sorry. Oh, we can't reach it. Oh god, I'm not going in that fucking room. I'm gonna have to. Looks like this is gonna be a 30-minute episode because I forgot the timer because I was scared witless. Holy shit. Whoa, okay. Here we got it. The tile. Oh wow, there's a number on this tile. Fuck. I see a number there, 14. My favorite number, actually. Damn, this game speaks to me. So we got this tile, and it's got these red, blue, and gray lines. What the heck does stuff mean? Well, actually, it says 14 at every angle, doesn't it? 14. Oh no, not really. I thought it did. Oh well. Okay. Well, kind of. Well, actually. Take a look at this tile here. See if you can look real close. The 3 red lines on top of the other ones. The red lines, yes, and then looks like it's the blue and the grays, or well, actually the rest don't matter really. Yeah. Anything else? A tile with 3 lines in it, eh? Hey Junpei, I was thinking, the red lines on top, doesn't it look like a 14? 14, huh? Yeah, I guess it kinda does. 14, huh? My favorite number. Why? This is my favorite and lucky number. Junpei put the wet towel into his pocket. Ew, 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 ew. He's about to turn away when there was noise behind him. Oh my... Oh shit, don't scare the fuck out of me like that. It was just 7, okay. Oh boy, I thought the lights turned off for a second. Oh my god, I was ready to turn this shit off. His face was rigid and pale. Droplets of sweat covered his forehead. Hey, what's going on? You okay, man? He was concerned. He'd never seen 7 like this before. Slowly, the other man lifted himself to his feet on shaky legs. What's going on, 7? Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all. His face was pale, and his breathing was heavy. Sweat was pouring off his face and staining his shirt. He was many things, but fine was not one of them. Are you sure you don't look so good? 7 didn't answer. Half of his face was twisted as if distorted by extreme pain, and his eyes were glazed. Finally he spoke. What am I doing here? Oh, it looks like he remembers something. Because as you guys remember, he's an amnesiac. He can't remember his past. It looks like he's remembering something by saying, what am I doing here? Okay. Or maybe he forgot it. Maybe he forgot some more. Who knows? His words made no sense. What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot. No! No! That's not what I mean! He shook his head several times as if trying to clear something from it. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back. I think I've been here before. Huh? I said I'm Foghorn Leghorn. I've been in this room before. You were here? When? Why? Junpei, calm down. Let him answer. Aoi. Light. Nona. Huh? This is so strange. I don't know what this means. Suddenly, Seven was mumbling to himself. They were words Junpei didn't understand. Seven's hoarse voice trailed off, and Junpei couldn't make out what he said. What the hell was that? Seven's brow furrowed furiously, and he ground his teeth back and forth. I'm so tired I can't read. It's right there. I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. Seven stopped, frustrated. He pulled his hat off and ran a hand through his hair. Then suddenly he looked up, his eyes wide. That's right! An experiment! There was some kind of experiment going on in this ship. And the music. An experiment? What sort of experiment? They were trying to control people, or something like that. Junpei didn't know what to make of Seven's story. Instead, he simply stared as Seven continued. Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were there in the experiment, I mean. I think there were 4 or 5 more. I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Seven began to mumble to himself and wander aimlessly about the room. The bed. He looked confused. So far as Junpei could tell, the man was simply rambling, and there were odd twitches to his movement. Experiment. Cradle pharmaceutical. Those kidnapped kids. I was working that case. Seven continued to mumble to himself about things that meant nothing to Junpei. Seven didn't have any answers for him. I mean, Junpei didn't have any answers for him, of course. He couldn't understand what was happening to Seven. All he could do was wait. After a few minutes, Seven finally stopped. He crouched down and looked under the bed. What? His face registered mild surprise, and he began to mumble to himself again. The hole's gone? Wait, what hole? What is he talking about? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that'll look just like this one. At last, Junpei could contain himself no longer. Hey, what exactly do you remember? Dude, give him some space. Well, maybe you can stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here. Seven stood up slowly. Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces there, and they're scattered and don't make much sense. I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then. Junpei could feel it. Whatever Seven had remembered, it was important. Very important. Seven drew a large, muscled hand down across his face. I just finished doing that too. As he wiped the sweat from his brow, he spoke. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop. A cop? Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. Jeez, it's always 9 with these people. Every number I see, I'm just gonna say 9. You remember that, right? It was all over the news. Yeah. I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. Ooh, I wish I could read all these. Oh, what? That one seems a little... Well, actually... I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why. It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it? Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's not looking like that to me. I mean, fuck. And I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceutical that has something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. Somebody who worked for them. Okay. They told me a ship would be leaving that night with all the kids on it. They were gonna be taking some kind of big passenger ship somewhere on the ocean. Yeah, I know that's not his accent, but I'm just too tired right now. Whoa, epic! And so, Seven had headed to the war. He kept to the shadows, and before long found the suspicious ship he'd been looking for. There were a number of human shapes moving near the ship. They were men in black suits. The men in black? Many of them were carrying large bags into the ship. I see Will Smith somewhere. Okay, the bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. There could be no mistake. There were human beings in those bags. Holy shit. He had moved before he didn't realize he was going to. Out of the shadows he came, his gun already in his hand. He heard the words, "Don't move," but they weren't his. He felt metal touch the back of his head. Oh, that's not good. "Drop your gun," came the cold voice from behind him. With the words, he felt the cold metal thing behind him press against his skull. Slowly, Seven crouched down and laid his gun on the floor. Oh shit. Then suddenly, he felt a sharp pain in his neck. Ouch! A needle. Was it some sort of a drug? Gross. He was thinking about that. And as he was thinking about that, Seven felt his face hit the cold concrete beneath him. This kinda hurt. Concrete, nigga? When a man that tall and heavy? Oh shit. He could feel the chill of it seeping into him. Fuck. Damn, that's so graphic. Ugh, damn it, shit, my head hurts. Seven woke to find himself lying on the hard floor. Ew. He twisted his neck to peer around the room. That's such a gross floor. Where am I? There was a small shabby bed with a dirty sink. Ugh, and a dirty sink. A toilet with no stall or privacy of any sort. Oh god, it's disgusting. As a cop, it was a place Seven had seen all too often. He was in jail. I'm in a cell, huh? Opposite the toilet was a door set into the wall. Seven struggled to his feet and hobbled toward it. He gave the door a good shove, then another, then tried pulling it. It didn't open. Well, that was about what he expected. It wasn't likely that someone would put him in a cell only to leave it unlocked. He threw himself against the door a few times, but to no avail. I knew it. Seven groaned to himself as he moved back toward the bed. He sat down. He sat there for a very long time. Just how long he wasn't sure. Ugh. At last he began to nod off and had nearly fallen asleep when he was roused by a distant voice. There, over, it's 9. The voice was far away, very far away. Seven couldn't understand what it was saying. Nonetheless, it was a voice, and a high one, most likely a child. His eyes shot open. Her ear came in. As he listened, he could pick out several different distinct voices. There were at least 5 or 6, possibly more. Where were the voices coming from? He looked around the room frantically. Perhaps the door. No, that wasn't it. What? What? Go ow. Was it coming from the left? Was it coming from under the bed? He grabbed the bed and flipped it up with ease. There it was. There was a hole for ventilation in the wall where the bed had been, covered with a metal grate. Seven lay down on his stomach and peered through the gate. He couldn't see anything. It was too dark. Now that he found it, however, there could be no doubt that this was the source of the voices. For a moment he was confused. Why were the children nearby? Then he remembered what the man from Cradle Pharmaceutical told him. How a ship would take the kidnapped children from the wharf to a waiting passenger liner out in the ocean. Was Seven on the passenger liner? Well, we don't know, but we'll find out next time, guys. So don't miss the next exciting episode of 9 persons, 9 hours, 9 niggas. I don't know.